My name is Pastor Bismarck Kofi Jamra from Good News Mission, Kaswa branch. I attended this Easter Bible retreat, which we started from 7th to 9th April. And what I have seen the Lord doing, it's amazing. And I can testify it's all done by the word of God through the servant of God. When we had the Christmas retreat, that time Pastor King Kisan met with the pastors, and he said to us that the Easter retreat, we should all be able to rent buses and bring all our members and also new souls from our cities to converge massively at the Easter retreat. And indeed, all our pastors, their hearts were moved. Our hearts were moved in searching of the bus, although it was not an easy thing, but the Lord opened the way. Especially for me, I wrote letters to some schools, some secondary schools requesting for bus, but they all declined. They did not give me bus, and I had a mind to visit the DC of my area. And the DC, I requested bus from him, but he said the assembly does not have a bus. That is the mayor of my area, the DC. And he called one school in my presence when I was sitting with him. He called one school and discussed with the headmistress of the school concerning the bus. And the headmistress offered a bus, even confirmed that she would give us the bus. And the DC asked me to bring a letter to make it official. So I sent the letter and it was made official. And now the bus was released to us. But the bus was so big. And my members are not up to even the number of the bus. My members are few, less than the number the bus could take. But then that also became a challenge. But I stepped out, looking and inviting people to bring them to the retreat because now we have the bus, but we don't have enough people. And God opened the way again. Anyway, all these things were done by the word of God. As I said, it was one time that Pastor O gave us a message and preached to us through the book of Mark chapter 16. And it was concerning the day Jesus resurrected. The first day of the week after Jesus had died and was buried, three women, Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and also Salome, they went to the tomb. They brought spices to anoint the body of Jesus. On their way going to the tomb, they had a challenge in their hearts. The stone they lay on the tomb is big. It's big. And they were contemplating and worried and saying among themselves, who will roll the stone away? It is so large, it's so huge. They did not know who can roll the stone away. But amazingly, when they got there, the stone had already been rolled away. So Pastor O said to us, though we may have challenges to bring people to get a bus, we may have challenges even concerning finance, money. But we should believe in our heart that the stone is rolled away. Let's just take a step. Those who take a step will see the stone rolled away. In my heart, I accepted the word and believe that the stone would be rolled away. To be honest, when I stepped forward, yeah, God already rolled the stone away. I didn't know. God helped me to meet a group of people, the company, and I preached gospel to them. And I invited them for the retreat. And to my surprise, instantly about 11 people promised to join. Later, it was increased to 15 people decided to join. Later, it became 20 people decided to join the retreat. And finally, it became 29 people. When the day we were setting off, they became 29 people, new people. Just like Pastor Kim Gisan said, bring a bus and invite people from your city, bring them to retreat. 29 new brothers, new people who actually are not our church members. They joined. And that also moved the church brethren. They were so shocked, so amazing. It is that church first time to bring big bus, and also the first time we could count large number of new people following us to Bible retreat. It's amazing and amazing. And when they came to the retreat, they listened to the gospel, they were saved and glorified. So amazing. The retreat, Pastor O said to us, we should tell our members that they are not just coming to retreat. Instead, they are coming to meet Jesus Christ. They are coming to meet God. So they should open their heart. So I told my members, when you are going to retreat, it's not just attending retreat, but you are going to meet Jesus Christ. You are going to meet God. So open your heart. And indeed, they opened their heart. And not only my members, other pastors also led their members, exactly as our mission commanded and told them. And many, many brothers and sisters gathered with new people. All the gospel classes had so many people in attendance to listen to the gospel newly. It's amazing. And Pastor O preached Matthew chapter 16, verse 19, telling that God has given us a heavenly key. As Pastor Park taught him, how to use the heaven key to open every closed door. So, brothers and sisters, and all pastors, elders, deacons, please learn to use how to use the heaven key. Became so happy to use the heaven key. There was so many doors that need to be opened. I was so happy. And also he read Revelation chapter 3, verse 8. When we use the heaven key, then we'll know that God have opened a door before us. This message gave a lot of hope to all the brethren. When we met in the evening, when we shared testimonies, brothers and sisters, sharing testimonies, they're talking about the stories of how to use the heaven key, how to bind on earth, and God will also bind in heaven. One time, Pastor Moon Yongju preached during the retreat about Genesis 35. When Rahel was dying, he gave birth and called the child's name Benoni. He called him Benoni because he knew the mother is dead. This child will stay with stepmother and he will be maltreated and be miserable and he will be sorrowful and he will miss the mother. And he will remember mother if my mother had been alive. And that is pains of sorrow. So when Rahel thought of all those things, he called the child's name Benoni. But when Jacob came and he heard, he said, no, my child should be called Benjamin. So how do we name our conditions? How do we name our lives? How do we name the issues around us? Is it Benjamin or is it Benoni? When we call Benjamin, Benjamin will come. When we call Benjamin, when we call blessing, blessing will come. But when we call Benoni, then Benoni will also come. When we call I am sad, then sad will come. But when we call I am happy, happiness will come. When we call I am blessed, blessed will come. When we say I am cursed, cursed will come. This word also drove the heart of the brethren so deep into meeting the Lord, meeting Jesus Christ. So indeed, the retreat has become a blessing to me and to my brethren, and I'm sure next meeting we'll do together with the brethren, we'll do more wonderful invitation, and our mission will be blessed continuously. Thank you very much. God bless Good News Mission Ghana. 10 times, 10 times. Ghana mission is better. And this is